My screen is visible to you guys. Please let me know in the chat box, so I will continue that. Okay, great. So today we discussed 3D as well as animation. So before that, we go to the 3D. Okay. So I will create another file inside that. So it's another like a so like we are creating a 3D example because it's already created. So I need to give the one name. Other name is like a 3ds.html. Okay. So inside I will write something HTML all these things. I will give inside like the title is 3D. Sorry, it's 3D. Or you can write it like three dimension. Okay. So like today, yesterday we are discussing some of the like 2D as well. So in that we have translate if you want to move that particular position to particular like initial position to final position. At the time we are using like transition all this thing, and rotate for rotate we are using rotate and but now in 3D we are using rotate 3D or like translate 3D, and like we have skew option is there in that 2D. I think you remember these things. So in that we are using like skew 3D and like scale 3D, all these things we are using same. And I will give you example like how it's worked and how it's looked like as compared to that uh, it's 2D 2D. Okay, so let's see. I'll show you. So first I need a heading inside that I will give inside the heading. It's like H2 inside. I will write something heading part. It's like 3D transformation. Transform. The 3D transfer you have to write in the heading part. And if I go inside, I'll need to create a div. Okay. So in that div, if you require any of the class, then you have to use a particular class. It's like a container or container tool, or like on the other name as well, not issue. So next I need a picture as well. So it's image. Inside I will write the image path, is a virtual path. So I need to give that path is like picture. Inside I will give that one like a uh, any of the picture I want. Okay, I will select this 10. Okay, so we done all that one. So next we have to end the div, all these things done. Next we have to designing the CSS as well. So let's start the CSS as well. So we need to write that CSS with the internal CSS. So we have to go there. It's like enter part, and we have to write style. In the style, we have to write the container because we are already giving the class name is container. So first, like prefix we are using for container like a class. It's a period, and inside you have to write this container, and inside you have to give that particular width height of the particular like a container, and if you want to give that its border as well, it's not a issue. So I will write it's like width is like 100 pixel, and like height as well I will give that one 100 pixel. Okay, so next we have to write the border as well. Its border is like 5 pixel solid. You can give any of the picture like any of the color if you want dark blue or like dark cyan or like dark gray as well. So I'm using inside it's like something black color, but it's not okay. I will using dark blue, not issue. Okay, so next we need a picture. Okay, the background you have to write its background color, and in that you have to use using that URL uniform resource locator, and you have to write that like a path. So we are giving the like a same picture because I will show you like later how we need to like why we need to like given that same picture in that two times. Okay, so let's see. Let's like what I will coding inside that. after that one, next I will show you like what how it's working. So if I open that in that live server, let's see how it's look. Okay, it's look like that, but I need like picture height and width, all that thing I need. So I need to design the css. So at that particular the picture size I need to give that is like a background position you have to apply, or like background size you need to apply. The background size I need to apply in that 100 pixel as well as 100 pixel. Okay, so next thing, background repeat you have to use. Background repeat, no repeat you have to use inside that, because I don't want to repeat that picture or like image. So next, if you want the picture will be shown that left side to the 20 pixel or 30 pixel or 50 pixel, then you have to use the margin. It's something 40 pixel. Okay, it will be counted like top margins with 40 pixel and like left margin 40 pixel and right as well, right and bottom. Okay, so let's see how it's look now. Picture size not good. Okay, if I give that 100 pixel, let's see what then. Still picture size is big. Okay, I will check. If I comment out that picture, okay, that picture will be showing our background, right? So I will give that picture as well, like a width, height, all these things. So wait, I need to write a like css for image as well. So image will be like width is 100 pixel. You have to write, because we are designing same width and height, because I want to show the transition, all that like 3D is like x-axis and y-axis, whatever I need. So according to that I need to design it. So that's why I need to give that particularly everywhere is the 100 pixel. Okay, so height 100 pixel, and you have to write the border. Wait, border, border is 1 pixel solid, and we are using dark blue, right? Dark. So I think how it's looking. Let's see. Yeah, it look like that. Okay. So the like picture all size will be, I think, decreases. Okay, not a issue. Let's see. We are moving to that next part. Okay. So we moving to that next part. We have we need to designing the like effect as well. Okay, but I need some opacity as well in that picture. Opacity will be 0.5, or you can write at 0.8 pixel, whatever. So opacity means, have you observed that one? The picture will be something transparency, okay, in that upper side of that. So next thing, I need to designing that by using something class inside that image. So I need to give that class, right, class, and in that class you have to write that particularly a class name in that. So I will write the transform effect. Okay. So next we have to write that class name inside, like transform effect, transform of ORM effect. Okay, done. So next thing we have to write the transform. It's like a 3D animation. 3D like you have to write. So we need to rotate. So it's rotate 3D. Okay, rotate 3D. 3D will be 0. I need to only one, like x or y axis or like x axis or z axis will be only moving. Okay, so that's why I need to using 0 0 0 degree. Okay, I think we've done all these things. So next we have to go, it's transaction. Transaction means it's like timing. So you have to give the transaction effect like by 2 second or 3 second, whatever. So next we have to write like dot transform effect hover. Means when I particularly hover on that particular image, it will be so mean some effect. So it's transform. In that you have to write like rotate 3D, and you have to write that whatever degree you want. So if I give 2, and in that below 0, and it's like 1 if I give, and next is 180 degree or like 360 degree, whatever you need, you have to write. Okay, so next thing we have to write the transition as well. Transition is 2 second. Okay, then let's see, it's moving on. Yeah, it's moving now. In that like x, y, and z axis, it's moving. Okay, so this is the effect we need, but the picture will be, the background picture not coming. Let's see what happen inside that. I think I will write something inside that, but what happen? Height, width we are giving inside that, as well as the picture will be, I think, same. Wait, we'll check. It's like effect is also working, like rotate all these things, but I need to even the picture like in the background, so that's is not working. So I think the URL or anything I will check. Background image I will write it that. Okay, I need to write the image. I think URL you have to write the particularly the dot slash picture. Inside you have to write the 10. What the error we are getting inside that, unknown property. Okay, wait, I will check. Background. Then so background size you have to write 100 pixel, 100 pixel, and a background repeat, no repeat, and like a margin I need, so you have to write the margin as well. It's working fine. Have you observed that when background is like one picture is there, so I need to like give the picture like in the second picture will be something, size will be larger, so I will manage that one. Wait, okay, have you observed that one? I what I'm wrong with like mean that second picture is, I will write 100 pixel 0, that's why it's not working. So if I move that, remove that one, so it's working fine, I think. Wait, I will refresh that one. Yeah, it's working fine now. So like we have two picture, so in that background picture and in the front like in the front part we have another picture, the same picture. But if I want to given that picture in that one picture will be in the transition effect like a something 3D x, y, and z axis, if you want to move that particularly. And other one is like you have to stick inside that as a background, so you can. So if you want to apply that is like a x-axis and y-axis, z-axis, then you have to apply that using like a translated 3D, like you we have like a skew on inside that, it's skew 3D. I will show you like how it's what are that there are like other properties are there. So you have to try yourself. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for this background image. I will forget that one. Okay. So next thing we have like if you try another one, you have to try yourself. So I will show you whatever there. We have translate 3D we have there. So you have to write the pixel, whatever pixel you need. You have to write a standard pixel, like whatever it's like 10 pixel. If I write inside, if I mouse over on that, it will be 0 because in the initial position I want 0. Okay, so in the final it's like a translate. I need something uh, 50 pixel, you can write as that. So wait, what happened? It's not moving. Okay, and I think you need to write that all that x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis as well. Okay, it's not working. So you have to given that particularly if you want to move that in the like a 3D in that x direction, so you have to use that like translate. Wait, I will show you that one. So you have to go translate 3D and 0 pixel, 0 pixel, and 0 pixel. So next we have to write that like translate 3D is something 25 pixel, and this one is a 25 pixel, and third one is like that axis we have to write at standard pixel like 50 pixel, whatever you need you have to write. If I mouse over on that, it will be out of the box. Okay, so according to that you have to apply. If you want to give that like second picture will be background will be like larger, so you can give that 5 pixel as well, so it will be look like a like you are not applying something in the background, so it look like a same picture will be moving inside that, right? So I hope you got that. So we have like skew option, scale option. If you want to increase the size of that, particularly if I mouse over on that, it will be increase the size double. At the time we are using something like a scale option, and skew option I already show you in that 2D as well. So you have to try yourselves. So what are the there? Okay. So I hope you got any of the doubt you can ask me in the chat box. So I will clear the doubt you have. So next we have to go to the like we have animation and like transition effect. Before that, any doubt? Okay, great. Opacity. Okay, opacity basically we are using for like a transparency effect. Means if you want to like a fog, like if you want to apply like in the Photoshop, we are calling it a fog effect. Means like if you go to the winter season, there's a fog in that around of that like our house or like our environment. So at the time we are not see anything in that particularly. So if you want to apply that particularly any of the picture will be something, so you can change it like a 5. So let's see what happens, what are the changes we require. So this is the something more like not a look like a better, so you have to use. If I using like 2, let's see what happens. It will be look like. Okay, and if I apply something 9 as well, 0.9. Okay, it's transparency mode. So according to it's like a transparency like fog effect will be. Okay, so this one if you want to apply that particular image or like particular text you can, but basically we are using opacity part image like transparency. Okay, so at the time you can use. So next we have to go forward like a transition effect and animation effect. Okay, yeah, I will show you one by one. So in that CSS transition module, we have like behavior is there. Means we have another behavior. Like behavior means you know that if you purchase a laptop, there will be behavior like a task, whatever task you are doing inside that will be like a behavior. Okay. So in that transition, we have timing and duration, and other attribute is there, but basically we are using timing or duration. Transition effect means I hope you got that one, because if you know PPT like a PowerPoint, we have many transition effect inside that. Means the picture will be move like left side to right side, it will be increase the size, whatever. Okay, so it like this you can apply by using CSS. So I will give you a brief idea about that, so how it's work, what are the property we are using inside that, and I will give you example as well, so you have to got an idea about that how it's work. Okay. So next see, I will write something other file, so it will be something. Wait, transition. What has to be done? So what are the like transition property we have there? I will write these things in the comment. So next I will show you the example. Okay. So next thing, first thing is we have in that like control the behavior of the particular CSS is like transition. We are using timing. and we have duration. But it's not spelling mistake, I think. Duration. Yeah, done. So this is the two behavior we are using, and we have property as well in the transition. So I will write in the heading part, so you have to got an idea about that. Behavior of transition effect. Transition effect. Okay. So next we have like property of the transition effect. And write it transition effect property. Okay. So what are the transition effect property we have there? It's transition and transition delay. Transition, and we have transition delay. Okay. And we have transition duration. Okay. Next we have transition timing function. Transition timing function. Okay, done. So this is the property we have. So what is the use of that? I will told you one by one. So first thing is like we have transition means transition effect. You know that things. We have to go to the transition delay. So it specify the amount of time to wait between the transform or delay is the time taken to start from that final state. Means if you want to move the particular image or like particular text inside that, so you want to give the delay time, like delay if you want to transition will be like 2 seconds, or like if you want to give the transition delay will be, it will be delayed like 2 seconds or like 4 seconds or like 5 seconds, whatever time you want. So according to that it will be give to like particular transition, it will be work like a delay time. Okay. So next we have transition duration. Transition duration means if you know that like we are applying the 2D and 3D as well, like transition duration for the amount of time it taken to like move to the like perform all the tasks whatever we are given inside the particular coding part. So if I want to move that particular image to the left side to right side, and I want to like when I it go to the left side to right side, it will be increase the size of the particular text or like particular image whatever we are giving inside that. So at the time we are giving the particular timing for that. Okay, so if you apply the timing will be 2 seconds, it will be perform the task will be 2 seconds. If you want to give that particular task will be in that 10 seconds, so it will be go to the slowly and it will be completed the task. Okay, so this is the like transition duration. Next we have transition timing function. So what is that? It's like we have many of that transition effect are there. If you go to the PPT and if you want apply the particular image or particular text, it will be many effects. We have ease in out like jump start, jump end, jump non, and jump both. We have other property also there. Jump start and jump end. We have start and we have there. So many property are there. Okay, you have to got it like you have to try yourself for that. So I will show you example. So how it's work and how we need to give that particularly. Let's see. So I hope you got a idea about that. What is the transition and how transition affect, like what are the property we have there. So I will show you now like a something transition effect. So you have got an idea about that. Okay. So first thing we need to write a div in the body part. Div. Okay, done. So next we have to write CSS. So style. Next we have to design the div part. Okay. So we are giving the div inside that. So I will write the width is 100 pixel and height as well as 100 pixel. And background color I will write inside that it's like green. Okay. So next thing I need to write the transition duration will be duration. Transition duration is the delay time is there, duration is there, timing function, property, original style, all these things are there. Okay. So next we have transition duration. So transition duration will be 2 seconds. Okay. So next thing we have to apply the transition property. transition property we have. The transition property will be height and width. Means I want to apply the height and width in that property inside. So I need to write width and height. Okay. So next we have to, when I mouse over on that particular div, it will be showing the effect. So I need to write over. The hover will be width. It's like a something 300 pixel. Okay, have you of that one? I will give that div is as well. It's like a 100 pixel and 100 pixel. But when I mouse over on that, it will be like width will be automatically convert to the 300 pixel. Okay, and height will be something 300 pixel as well. Okay, so next thing we have to write the background color. It's changing to the yellow. Okay, so let's see how it's look. We need to open that one as well as the live server. Then we see that what are the changes we had. So when I mouse over on that, it will be increase the size as well as it will be change the color. Okay, have you of that one? The transition effect. If I apply that like a something other color or like a second timing second, it's the duration, then it's changing automatically. Let's see. Wait, I will connect my charger. Okay, have you of that one? It automatically means in that it will be time duration will be in that 0 second. Sorry, it's like 10 second. Okay, so it moving slowly because I will write in the 10 second now, so it cover all that like effect will be in the 10 second. Okay, so this is the effect you have to apply by using transition property, transition duration, and we have transition delay effect we have there. So you need to apply these things. Okay, so I will show you other one like we have easy out is that function. Yeah, I will show that. So let's see. So I will write inside that div is that something id. Wait. So id is like is it okay? Is in my id. So next I need to write the div as well. It's 100 pixel. 100 pixel we have to done, and we need transition duration will be yeah. I need to remove that transition property. So I will comment out these things. So next thing I will write div. So I will comment out that one as well. I will write the div. Other div. It's hover inside. I want to affect that particular width will be 800 pixel. Larger, more larger. I will give this. Okay. So and I will write the function like id name. It's like inside that. We are using like is in sorry in that is in, and inside you have to use transition timing function. Okay. And inside you have to write is in out. Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's moving in that is in out. Okay. So if you apply that second timing will be something 2 seconds. Okay, it's changing the size and it will be goes to that. So if I applying when I mouse over on that like something background color, it will be green or you can apply yellow as well. Okay, it automatically changes the size like color. Okay, so you can apply the transition timing like function. So one thing is like we are using is in id, so you can like use any of the id, not a issue in that. Okay, so if I apply other property as well in the timing function, we have like heavy of that, we have quiz like other things are there, but if you go deeply inside that, so you have to understand better. So we have easy in, easy out, and we have step out, all these things are there. We try that one. Easy. Okay, these things are there, nothing more than that. Okay, so I hope you got like idea about that, like how transition effect will be work. Okay, next we have to go css animation. Before that, if you any doubt like in that property, like what are we are writing inside that, you can ask me. Okay, I hope you already have cleared all these things. So we have to go to that animation. Okay, you know that if you are using mobile or like whatever, it if text inside it. Okay, you can write the text, not an issue. I will write something text. Wait, Lauren. Okay, done. It will work like that. So you have to, if you want the text will be in the line, then you have to use the like width. So we are giving that width will be in that something 100 pixel, right? So that's why it's like in that below of that. So you have to apply the 200 like 200 or 300 pixel. It will be according to the size, it will be changed. If you want to write all the content inside that, then you have to use the overflow. I think I hope you got that one as like previous section. Okay, so this effect will be applied. So next we have to go animation. So I will open another like file inside that. It's like animation. Okay. So I will talking about the animation, right? In the animation, you know that everywhere is the animation is there, right? Everywhere. If you go to that any of the particularly in that organization or like if you go to the mobile as well, it's the animation effect are there. If you like a if you want to something, it automatically goes or like any of that particularly like YouTube or anything is like designing something a cartoon things, so it will be automatically moving on that. Okay, so let's see how it's work in that css. So you have to get an idea about animation as well. So at first we have to go to that what are the animation property are there. Next we have to go like how it's work. Okay, so at first we have to understand what is animation. So CSS animation are used to animate the CSS transition. Means whatever transition we are using in the previously or whatever discussed in the previously, I want to animate that particular things. So you can reduce the use of JavaScript because in JavaScript for dynamical things we are using JavaScript. So at the time or like Flash we are using for animation. So if you're designing something in that JavaScript and or like in the CSS, what is the difference between that? Because animation can easily run in the low bandwidth, because if you apply in that something in the mobile, it also work. Okay, but if you're designing the coding part, it will be work finely because in that website we are doing all the coding part and all this thing, so it work finely. Okay, so next we have to go to that what are the sequence or like property we need to that particularly develop that animation. Okay, so at first we have to need like keyframe. Okay, I will show you one by one, like what is that things we have. First one is keyframes. Okay. Second one is animation. Next one is animation name. Animation name. Okay. And fourth one, it's animation duration. Animation duration. Okay. So next thing is animation time function. Animation timing function. Okay. So next we have to put that we have animation delay. Next we have to animation iteration count. Okay, so next we have to animation direction as well. Okay, so next we have animation fill mode. Okay, next we have to animation play state. Okay, these are the things we are using inside that like animation. Okay, so what is keyframe? Basically it is used to configure every frame in that animation, and we have initial position, we have final position is there inside that. So like a picture, imagine a cartoon or like any of the picture or any of the things is like initial position is like 0 pixel. I want to move in that left side from that is 500 pixel or 100 pixel. So at the time I need to write that CSS like in the 25 like 25% it need to be in that 100 pixel position, and I need to be like in the 50% or like 100% whatever you are applying inside that to be apply during that. So let's see, you have to got an idea about that. If you or like look around that like how it's work and how we need to coding all these things. Okay, let's see. So first thing I will give you a syntax as well, like how you need to write the syntax. So syntax, sorry, it's X. Okay, it's like keyframe of R, sorry, FRAME keyframes, and we have identifier name. You can write it like in that print. Okay, keyframe inside we have to write like from effect, like all the effect whatever you need. Effect for initial state. Okay, so you have to write the two effect, not require any space, you have to remember. Okay, effect for final state. Okay, so this is the keyframe syntax you have to write in that. So if you want to write that particularly another one like effect as well, so you need to write keyframe, sorry, FRAMES identifier. Okay, in that you have to use 0%, right, 0%. Okay, in that effect you have to write the effect as well, effect, what are the effect you need. And next we have 40%, have to write effects also. Okay, and we have 80%, like you can apply any of the like percent is not an issue, according to your requirement you have to apply. Okay, so I will show you like how it's works. The one we have 100%. Okay, done. So let's see, I will show you a example, so you have to got idea about that. Okay? So let's see, I need to write the body part. Next, you have to go CSS. So first thing we need to write a div. Inside the div, I will write a uh, class name inside container. Okay. So inside that, I will write something heading part like welcome to animation. Yes, the animation. So this animation. Okay, done. So we need to write. So we have done HTML part. Next, we have to go forward like CSS style. Inside the style, you have to write like container frame. We need to write letter, but keyframe. Okay, wait. Okay, so we need to write h2. We are applying the h2 as the like tag name. So inside, I need an animation name. Animation name. We need to write like a slide in. Okay, this is my animation name. Okay. So I will write the animation duration. Animation duration will be something 5 seconds. Okay. So next I will design the keyframe as well. So keyframe identifier. Okay. So you have tried the identifier name is slide in animation in. Slide in. Okay, done. So next we need to write the from and to. You have to write from. In that you have to write the property. This margin left. Wait. Left. Okay. So margin let will be 100%. So next I need the transform effect like a scale. I'm using like a 2D. Okay. Okay. And it's 2 I require inside that. Will be margin uh, left side. It's like 0 pixel or 0% you can write it. So next thing, let's transform scale will be 1. Okay, then we have done all these things. Let's open that one. Wait, yeah. Have you of that one? What are the animation we done? It will be moved to the right side to left side. In that, like a uh, font size will be in like decreases. Okay, in that when is it will be right side to left side. Okay, this is the animation we are using for that. Okay, so if you apply that like a something color as well, it's a working fine. So to apply that color something down. Okay, so it will work in that form. Okay, so I hope you got that one, like how it's work. So I will show you other one as well. Okay, before that, have you any doubt in that, like how it's work, like form to all these things? You can ask me. Wait, I'll check. Any issue? Yeah, I hope not any issue. Okay, I hope all you clear like that. Okay, okay. So wait, I will show you another one. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, I will show you that. Anyone have a like a, assignment out? You can ask me. I'll show you. CSS we have. Oh, not right. Let's see, I will show you another one. It will move right is something left right top bottom. Okay, how we can. So I will create another one file, animation 2.html. Okay, something uh like you can write its animation example also. Okay, so let's see. Next we have to designing that. I will write something paragraph inside. I will write lorem, and I will give something like you can apply the board like a bold as well inside the notation. So next I need something a div. Wait. Okay. So next we done. like HTML part. Next you have to go forward like style part, CSS style. Inside I need div. Div will be something width height with 100 pixel and height will be 100 pixel. Okay. So next background color. I need background color will be you can apply green. Okay. So next thing you have to apply that animation name. Animation name, like we can call it like a move. It's like animation name. Okay. So animation duration I need to apply. It's like 4 second or 5 second you can apply. Okay. So we done all that part. It's deep part. Next we have to go keyframe part. Okay. You have to write its keyframe identifier. In that you have to write that move because we are applying the animation name is move. Okay. So next we have to apply 0%. Wait, 0%. In that you have to write. Okay. So what is the property we need to apply? Background color. Background color will be red, or like you can apply green as well. Okay. So left side, left will be something 0 pixel. Okay. And top, left top means that's a margin. Okay, you have to understand. So next we have to apply something 0 pixel as well because it's the initial position. Okay. Next we have to go 25%. When it's 25%. Okay. So next we apply other one, but I need to copy that thing. I will apply inside. I will change the color and left right all these things. Okay. So I will apply the color. It's yellow. Wait. What is that? Yeah. Yellow done. So next thing I need to apply like in our left side is 200 pixel. Okay. So next thing we have to apply is like a 50%. Wait a minute. It's noise coming. Sorry for that. So next we have to move 50%. Okay. So I will copy and paste and I will change the color like something blue or green you want. Wait, I will change. Okay, done. So next I will apply that like 200 pixel and that one as well 200 pixel. Top one. So next will be 75. 25%. In that you have to apply background color. I will paste that one. Okay, it's better. So I will change the color. It's like a green. It's better, but I need to change something color as well. I will give the pink or anything. Okay, you can apply, and you have to give that like a top and right, top and left. Sorry, it's 0 pixel you have to apply, and top will be I need to apply 200 pixel, and I need to write that 100%. Okay. So 100% is background. You have to apply the particular background, whatever you need. I apply orange, and I need to write that it's 0 and 0 pixel is the initial position. Okay. So let's see if it's working fine or not. Then I mouse over on that. Wait, I think it's not working. Yeah, it's working fine. Have you observed that one? When I refresh that particularly, it will be color changing the color. Okay. Wait, I will zoom it out so you have got the idea. Okay, it's changing the color. So according to that, you have to apply all the animation, transition effect, and 2D and 3D. I hope you got all the property, whatever we are discussed in that animation, transition, and 2D and 3D. And whatever I teach you in the CSS as well, you have to understand. You need to understand all these things. I hope, and you understand all the concept as well as HTML CSS. I hope so. We finished all the concept of the HTML CSS. So next in that next week, like tomorrow is Sunday. So tomorrow onward, like tomorrow it's Monday. Day after tomorrow, we have to discuss JavaScript. Okay. Anyone have any doubt in the CSS HTML? You can ask me. If not, you can give your attendance in the chat box. Then you can leave. Thank you so much. Yeah, Govind.
यस सर।
हाँ
सर
डाउट क्या
एक्चुअली
बोल।
तबीयत थोड़ा ठीक नहीं है, इसलिए मैं असाइनमेंट भी कंप्लीट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ।
ओके, कोई डाउट है आपको कुछ?
नहीं सर, कोई डाउट नहीं।
ओके ओके, नॉट इशू। आप इन्फॉर्म कर दो HR और मेरे को हो जाएगा। ओके ना, आप लीव
ठीक है
ले
सर।
सकते हो। आपको 2 दिन लीव दिया गया है यहाँ पे। ओके
सर डॉक्टर तो वो बोले हैं कि 3-4 दिन मेडिसिन खाने के बाद कोविड टेस्ट करेंगे।
ओके ओके, काम करो, 2 दिन लीव ले लो, आराम करो। अगर ठीक लगता है अच्छी बात है ना, क्योंकि हेल्थ का ख्याल रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है इस टाइम में। ओके,
जी सर। जी
वी
सर।
टेक केयर।
यस।
Sir, what is the use of the percentage like 0.25 and so on? For that position, if you want to change the position or particular effect, then we are using 25, 50, and like something 75, 100. Okay, that's why we are using. If you got a research, if you do a research in the little bit, you got like the point. What is the use of that? Okay. And it also changing the effect, whatever effect you are applying that for like 25% or 50%, like 75%, 100%, it's changing automatically. Okay, I hope you got. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, leave